Keeping it real, keeping it real. Keeping it real, keeping it real. Keeping it real with Reverend Laura.
Spiritual power is a dynamic quality of the invisible essence of life, intelligence, and law, which we call God or first cause. The thing that initiates everything into being. That is the power. That is that creative, dynamic force that is always bringing itself into expression in all the multitudes of ways that we see it exhibit itself, through each creature, through each plant, through each animal, through each star in the sky. Every single thing is that dynamic, creative energy of that love intelligence that's brought itself forth into expression. So Ernest Holmes, who was our founder of Science of Mind, he taught that, in the Science of Mind philosophy here, he taught that through the power of our mind, we are constantly creating the conditions of our life. Well, that's the good news and the not so good news. Sometimes we wind up in conditions in our lives that we really did not want to experience. I personally believe it's all for the evolution of our soul, but, this still doesn't make it happy to have it. He says we are always using this innate creative power, whether we're using it consciously or unconsciously. It's usually when we're using it unconsciously that we're creating those situations we really didn't want to experience. It's those hidden beliefs. It's those ideas that we haven't really processed through, that somehow have got locked into us, that we think are true, and that we're giving them a power that they don't really actually have. By our beliefs, by our reaction to them, by the way that we approach them and the way that we deal with them in our lives, we actually give some of that stuff power. We give away our power to them, and they wind up showing up in our lives in ways that we didn't necessarily want.
Keeping it real with Reverend Laura.